Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis, Builder and Coast today, I believe, right? I recorded the last episode a little bit ago, and also I did start a recording and then have to can it because I went, wait a minute. Like halfway through the recording I went, hold on. Did I fix my settings from when I was recording Hades? I did not. And so I was relatively short into the run. And so I was just like, all right, I'm going to throw this out because the morning episode from today had no game audio because of the convoluted bullshit I do to record record Hades right now. Because I recorded a full run of Hades without commentary so that I can have some background footage for when I make a... Hey, okay, let's go. Have some background footage for when I make a... when I finally release this intro guide I've been working on. And when I do that, I have to change the way that everything is set up for the recording so that basically I use a software called Voice Meter, which lets me isolate the audio of Hades and just record that audio. So what I do basically is I set it up so that Voice Meter plays everything through my speakers, and then I also have it play Hades through itself and my speakers, and I just record that output, and then everything else comes through my speakers, and Hades comes through my speakers so I can hear it, but also is isolated from everything else, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, because like honestly it almost doesn't make sense to me, I spent like a few hours one day working on how to set that up so that I had it ready to go for if I wanted to record anything. It's a really useful thing to have for when I recorded the Ratropolis Nightmare Mode videos. I was very glad to have that option of just, well, don't have to just sit here in utter silence, thankfully. Let's remove land tax here. Excuse me, I'm gonna clear my throat real quick. But yeah, I have that set up like that, and so I recorded Hades last night, and then I was like, okay, now I just have to set the default devices back, right? Nah, that's not how we fix it. I'm gonna take the advisor here. Assault Captain again? I'm telling you. Assault Captain, he's everywhere. I cannot escape being offered this advisor. I feel like I see him every single run. Which is fine, I mean, he's a good advisor. I think. Spitter's here. A little bit concerning. Take another advisor. Nurse. Ooh, nurse is really helpful here. Alright. I wanna get another wall out on the left side now so I can make use of the Assault Captain, and then I think we're in an okay start here. But yeah, essentially this run is back to square one in terms of counting win streaks if you care. I'm not gonna stress it too much though. Like I'm still just gonna kinda not think too much about it. Yeah, these guards, we're gonna lose a few. I'm having struggles getting built up on the left side here because my income is bad because I had a lot of shit to remove. But we're down to 4 cards. Maybe I don't want to remove this. Maybe I just want to take gold here. The reason not to remove this is because it takes 10 gold off of Potter, which is actually pretty meaningful at this stage of the game. I'm going to take money. I think that taking money here is smart. Take a little drink here. If you're keeping up, I'm still clean. No soda. I've not had any in the past few weeks. I'm pretty happy about that. I've been holding on. Oh yeah, I want to move between the walls, right? And I have been doing HTML stuff. I'm mostly interested in getting into like JavaScript and doing the back-end development side of it, but I'm still learning it. I'm learning a bunch of like what is the word? I'm learning a bunch of what is the word I'm looking for here? Don't worry, I'll get there. Ah, losing that card sucks. learning a bunch of like properties, I guess. I'm gonna take out this cheese now because I just passed up on a card that would have probably been good because of the cheese. Well, not because of the cheese, but because I couldn't afford the card. Hang on. Sorry, I had a sudden onset of a cough as well. Now I'm good. I'm clear. We're good. But I'm learning like syntax, I guess is the right word to use for what I'm doing right now. Learning how to do some stuff. Don't. Oh wow, he got it. He only got one shot off, and it did not kill any guards. Let's go. We've done it. I think taking pillage here is smart. That's a big boost to the economy. This is terrible. We'll take they'll come back to threaten the city, and we just hope we live through it. I think that that's truly what you do there. I don't think that trying to like tough it out and taking the negative population would be terrible, and adding 3 cards into my 5. Basically half my deck becomes unplayable. Similarly, I don't love taking territory expansion right now. It's going to set me very far back, so I'm just going to take merchant. Or, yeah, I guess I could have taken it because of pillage, right? I could have gotten the 2 houses down and then just waited. Yeah, I should have taken that. Oh well. Also forgot to move my units, but it's fine. The thing is, as long as I'm on top of it and spamming the click right here, it'll get them back there in decent time. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's actually good too because the guards are going to end up positioned in such a way that they will not get sniped. Yeah, this seems like a good strategy actually. To find myself alive. I need a house or 2 here. I think it's solid. Pretty sure. It's the timing that's weird, right? Like these guards are probably not gonna like these guys are probably not gonna start tossing yet. Like they're gonna get in position. But I can maybe like continue to juggle between the walls. This would be helpful with Dancer. Druid, Pike Rat, Slinger. I'm hesitant to add in any more military cards here. And I don't need a wall, we got a wall on either side. I think I'm just gonna refresh. I'm hesitant to add in military cards because my population is low. Although I will add in Banner Rat. Yeah, like this is the exception. Excuse me. Between the last episode and this episode, I cooked dinner. I had shrimp Alfredo, homemade. My Alfredo sauce is pretty good, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but you know. You kind of are complicit in hearing whatever I have to say by clicking on this video. So, you know. But no, I made shrimp Alfredo. It's good. My Alfredo sauce is bomb. It's very good Alfredo sauce. The only thing that I can say is that I'm not good at timing food out when I'm cooking. So my Alfredo sauce just kind of sat for a little while and ended up being not cold, but like not hot, which I would have preferred it to have been hot, but it's okay. It was still good. Good to cook dinner every now and then. You guys like to cook? What's your favorite thing to cook if you cook? I would like to hear that. I've been kind of on the what am I doing in terms of cooking train. Like I don't know what the hell to make ever, but it's fun when I find something that I like to make and then I'm having a good time with it. But right now, like I made a shitload of fettuccine Alfredo for a while. I was like every day fettuccine, not every day, but like I did eat it quite often. Now not so much because it potentially caused me to develop kidney stones, which have not been a problem since I woke up a few months ago with it. Why does this Banner Rat not move? Oh, Banner Rat has to actually finish his, you can't cancel his movement. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I might have fucked up here, but it's okay. By utilizing the bonus 5 attack from the Assault Captain, my guard stack is enduring. I'm not going to do this forever because it's going to get to be... I hope this boss gets another shot off. That's too bad. Recruiter? I think so. Yeah, because we can get something really nuts off of this, right? I just kind of picked it without thinking about the other two for much longer, but like territory expansion feels not great here, and the other choice was an upgrade on a mediocre card. So we'll take Treasure Hunter, right? Treasure Hunter Banneret seems solid. Although, really, I don't need Treasure Hunter, I need a frontliner, right? We have Militia. Let me take a sip of this tea here. I don't know. I think you take Duck Rider here. It's hard to say no to my man Duck. It's been a few episodes as well since our last Duckling Rider escapade. We hope for... You know, what I'll do here is I'll move between the walls until they're coming from both sides, right? That's probably what I'll do here. As long as all the units hit. Oh, this is interesting actually. Higher attack damage is important for these enemies, these boys, these little plague rats, because they have 6 HP, not 5. I thought they had 1 HP, which was very wrong as it turns out. Labor Command seems good here. I think I will take this. I'll take a Tannery as well. Labor Command seems good here because of Watchtower. Does this infect? It does not infect, okay. So we're in Labor Command. The only downside I can say is it's very expensive, but that's fine. I'm honestly making pretty good use of Assault Captain here. I'm making like surprisingly good use of Assault Captain here. Normally by this point in the run, I'm like, okay, I don't care about Assault Captain anymore. Moving on. But I'm still staying with it. I shouldn't have removed Militia here. I should have removed Grain. Because I have Brew. I did buy the Brew without really saying anything about it. All there is to really say about it is, yeah, I think Brew's pretty good. Card Horde, as we've been learning recently, really, really good. I wouldn't mind... Oh, an altar. That's good. I was going to say I wouldn't mind picking up a... no restaurant on this one. I passed the restaurant for a brew, I believe. I wouldn't mind picking up... Hey, this is good. This is the one that we want to see here. No barrels and no... what's the other option? No harpoons, right? Shields is the best outcome. Wouldn't mind picking up a second watchtower. That's where I was trying to get to. A second watchtower would be good. But other than that, like we're in an okay position. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're holding up. It's oh hey, warehouse on a watchtower. This is interesting. I've never really done this much. But warehouse, yeah, it does. So it brings the fire rate down to 0.7 seconds. Now, hopefully you're holding up in these weird times, as I've been saying. It's weird times for sure. I'm still doing good, right? I'm thinking about what else I want to try to do, because it's basically I've been thinking about trying to start up doing calisthenics and start getting in shape. But the only downside is I'm very not lazy, but I'm trying to make sure that it's like one step at a time, essentially, is what I'm feeling about that. I'm trying to add on more stuff to the YouTube, give you guys some more content if you like watching what I do here. And if you don't, I'm still trying out new stuff, because there's only one way to find out what'll stick, right? And I'm trying learning HTML and CSS, and I mean that's more or less it, right? But that's 2 things, and there's 2 things that would take up a lot of my day right now, right? If I add more stuff onto the YouTube, I'm going to be recording at least 2 hours a day. The thing I'm going to be adding on is, of course, Hades, which I've been talking about. So 2 hours of recording every day, plus 5 hours of streaming 6 nights a week, plus probably an hour of HTML. I don't want to like overwhelm myself and then shut down, right? Because I'm very much the type to do something like that, where it's like, oh well, this is too much stuff. I give up. Or not even I give up. Just like I'm not gonna keep at it, right? I'm gonna eventually one thing is just gonna fall to the wayside in my mind, and I'm gonna stop it. But hold on for as long as I can, more or less. Run out of space because we're the builder here, and I actually am putting down dumb shit. I'm actually out of space. Wow. How about that? I think that this assault captain stuff is getting to be problematic for me. I think it's getting to be a bit of an issue. I'm not sure though. We're gonna pay up a little bit here. Syringe? Extension? Probably take extension here. One more. And get these two out. And then we alter. And that's probably not worth it. What happens if you upgrade altar? I don't know if I've ever seen an upgraded altar, actually. Let's find out. I assume it just takes, yeah, it takes less soul. That's an important thing to note, actually. It takes less soul if you upgrade altar. Might be better if we get soul flower, right? Because now you only need 4 unupgraded, 3 upgraded soul flowers to do enough to go forever here. I said that it might be good, these shields, but it actually might be terrible. We're gonna fall back here. We might be dead. Hard to say. If I can get this repaired, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna need to move these guys over from this position. No doubt in my mind, we're gonna need a little bit of help on this one. Yeah. 2 ducks with that bonus attack damage though, kinda fucks them up a little bit there. Just a touch. I'm gonna take territory expansion because I really need a wall here. Like I really need a wall. Now, oh, I can actually, can I stop him? I cannot stop him. I can keep my army split, but like, it's not worth it. This extra wave time will probably save my life. Stack up this graveyard. We're in a rough spot here, but I mean, we're in a rough spot now because I only have 1 army, right? If I get attacked from 2 sides, things get to be a little scary here. Longsword, I have Duckling Rider, so I don't want any of this. I think we'll just refresh. Ah, Soul Flower. So, nah, that's probably not worth it. Oops, clicked off the game, my mistake. It's hard to say on if it's worth it to be like spamming redraw here. I mean, it's not hard to say. I can actually give you an answer. It's probably not though, because I don't think I have enough population right now to do so. But as long as the enemies keep coming from this side, we're okay. And that wave time up event came at the perfect timing to save me a little bit of trouble here. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of trouble, because if we get stacked on here, it's gonna go bad very quickly. I need to replicate this army that I have on the right side, and then we're okay. Which we'll see if we can do. We got a lot of houses, we got a lot of population, it's just can I dodge enemy attacks for long enough? What do I mean by dodge enemy attacks? Can I not get hit on the right side? Graveyard and graveyard level 2. We're probably okay against Mr. Weasel Captain. This is where we get into some trouble here. I'm gonna have to pay up a little redraw money here to hopefully recover this. And we just kind of hope that the left side takes the heavier attack. This finishes up in time. We can maybe sneak out a little bit of safety here. It's like I'm just, yeah, this wave doesn't seem too bad. This wave doesn't seem like it's going to end my life. I'm gonna pay though, I'm gonna take money. Buddy, you gotta walk back. Bannerats, you know, I love Bannerat, he's a great unit. He's really fucking stupid. He's extremely dumb. That's what I'm noticing here. Alright, boss is on the right side. It might be smart to move my units over. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna position to move my units over here. Take money from 2 chests in a row. I'm gonna position myself so that if I need to stack my army up, I can. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have these guys all with as much of a benefit as we can get. Upgrade a random card and upgraded guards, which is fine. None of this is particularly good. None of this is either. We'll see. I think that we're in an okay spot right now. Right, here's the deal. I got labor commands coming in hot here. I've actually got 6 ducks up as well. Oh, they broke my fucking... They broke my thing, what the hell? Yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of ducks very quickly, but... If only I could stop the banner rats from flying in there like that. We're alive. I took money on all of those waves ahead of this one because I was preparing to do that, basically. 1 unit per wave for... I think this is just -2 waves? Maybe, or minus... I think this is -3 units. I think I'm gonna take that. Holy shit, I just got... Did I really get 3 events here and 2 of them were bad? It's okay. Getting the flood event on that wave is fine. It's a net positive on the wave anyway. Can't really complain. Anything good here? I have been offered so many fucking mortar rats. What do I have to do to get it through your thick skull? I'm not taking mortar rat. I refuse. I also think I took this apartment with a little bit of a mistake here. Taking an apartment because I don't think I have any room for it right now. Seems like it. Anywhere I can put this bad boy? Nope. Alright, that sucks. We lived through the hardest part though, so that's promising. Just gonna if I can get enough money to play out my units, we win, right? This game really comes down to figuring out the answer to your 3 questions. What's my army plan? Like what's my DPS plan? How am I going to kill the enemies without dying? How am I going to play enough of these units to make sure that I kill the enemies without dying? And I mean that's it really. It's cards and access to playing those cards, but access to playing those cards is a double-edged sword in that you have both population and gold to get. Did I have a militia just die? Did I still have militia over here? That's kind of crazy. This run is surviving through nurse, keeping all of these units alive, plus like a decent amount of income through the taxes and all of these labor cards I'm just throwing out. Plus, now that I have all this population and these labor cards, right, we can kind of get it rolling here. Should be focusing the right side though still. Trying to labor command to get 1 more wall down. But this one's rocky. This one's real close, I would say. The altar, it's not doing anything too crazy. Like, it's fine, but it's not nuts, I would say here. It's doing alright. We've got a lot of soul stuff. I'm gonna take a wall here. I feel like it sucks to just let this go. Take a bite of grain here. It sucks to let this go, right? I invested in this. This being the watchtower with the warehouse next to it, but I think it's done its work, right? It's kind of a bait to be like, well, I gotta hold on to this. So many altars on this run too. Take a library. It's a pretty good building. I don't think I'm gonna take another event though. I guess I could have kept this up and then just taken the 7 or 10 population down event option, but I don't think there's any reason to do that. Run's close though. It's real close. Oh, what I meant to mention is that if you watch these videos but you don't have Ratropolis for whatever reason, or you just want to get more Ratropolis, or like, you know, whatever, to celebrate partnering for the group that's handling the English translation and like English community management stuff for this game is doing a giveaway. I checked it this morning. It ends in 4 days. So if you're listening to this in the future, I'm sorry, but you missed it. Oh, watching these guards die to crabs sucks. But no, there's a giveaway going on. You can find it. There's a few places you can find it. I think you can go to the Twitter, play Ratropolis and find it, or I think I found it through their Discord, which I think I found through their Twitter, right? But I'm not affiliated with these guys in any way. I think if I was, I'd have to legally have to tell you, but I am not affiliated. I saw it and I was like, hey, that's cool. So if you want to play Ratropolis and you don't have the game, now's your chance, basically. I wonder if I can get affiliated with this game in some way, you know? It's like I make content for this game. I can tell people about things going on. But that would require me to go out and actually talk to people, which, you know, networking is definitely not my strong suit when it comes to this sort of thing. I mean, first of all, how do you even go about that? Right? You like, hey, hello, I make YouTube videos about this game. Bring me onto your team. Thank you. That's weird. Like any way I go about it is like kind of strange. I feel like, you know, I've had this problem pretty much permanently. This is my biggest problem with content creation, is the networking side of things, because I'm not the type to just be like, hello, how's it going? You know, if you're watching these videos, you're like, you may have a different perspective, but a great example, right? I've been playing FTL on the stream, and as a result, I've been watching some FTL streamers who are much better than me to pick up some tips, you know, learn some things from watching them be better than me at the game. And I have like, every now and then I'll have a question, but I'll be like, man, they've probably had this question like a million times. Why would I even bother asking it? And all in all, I just got to get over that. I'm gonna say goodbye to Labor Command now. I picked it up for 2 reasons, right? To boost this watchtower when things were uncertain, and to boost this market. And now that both of those things are done, like I don't need either of them anymore, I'm ready to say goodbye. Oh, Collect wins me the game, by the way. Right, so with Soulflower and Collect now, we've won, basically. That's our winning combo. And basically, what the altar does for this combo is it stops my entire population from getting chewed up. How much do I need here? First of all, what do you have? Oh, so many altars. I don't even know what to do with them all. Sure. Take investment. It's even better than Collect. I mean, it's better than Collect because it's faster. Just make sure I need 3 soul flowers out. And then I just play... try this again. Need 3 soul flowers out. I don't want to invest yet. I want to wait. We're good though. We're making plenty of money. We've got the baseline. Nose. Potter, soulflower. Potter, soulflower, investment, boom. 13k. And we're there. We have arrived. Probably. I mean, we could still lose, but it's hard. It's really hard to lose from a position of having population set, good cards. Like, I just have to fuck up at this point. It's gonna take a pretty big error on my end. I'm gonna just one more investment. May as well throw in a soulflower. Why not? But like from this position, I don't need to worry about it anymore, right? I can be more efficient if I want to. The only thing I should do is maybe stack up some card hoard, but nah. I think 12 banners is fine. The big thing that I think is you want to have more than 5 units on your front line so that they don't get killed by AoE. This shouldn't be a worry against these enemies, but like the bosses can if they one-shot. Like with these banner rats, even these ducks are just killing everything. So yeah, we got there. Remember, this is 1, not 4 or whatever I would be at, because of a I realized my sound was not recording. I had that moment of, oh, whoops. Did I set my sound right? Because I didn't record yesterday, and it wasn't Ratropolis that I was recording. But no, basically, talking to people is hard, in my opinion. And one of my friends is like, I don't understand what's so hard about it. You just go into the Twitch chat and you start typing. And I'm like, well, while you're not wrong, I'm still nervous. I should just get over it though. Like, what's the worst that happens? I mean, shit, people build their brand online about being combative and fighting people more or less. So what do I have to worry about? If I'm just like, hello, I have a question that you may have been asked a million times. Please tell me about it. Probably better than them just talking to no one, right? I mean, personally, everyone's different, right? This is the thing. You can't generalize streamers in any way. Every single person is different in how they feel about this sort of thing, right? You go into someone who's been asked a question, like, different people react differently, right? Talk to someone who's been asked this question like 100 times before and they may go, well, I've been asked this so many times, don't ask me this, you know? Which would be, you know, as I talk this out to you here in Ratropolis, I start to realize that this is ridiculous, right? I imagine actually no one thinks like this, right? Because if someone comes in and they ask me like, hey, who's your favorite Slay the Spire character? The response to that question isn't, well, people always ask me this question, I don't want to fucking talk about it, go away. It's a horrible response. That's the sort of response that makes you go, what? What? Okay, yeah, wait a minute. Maybe I should just go into Twitch chats and talk to people. But, you know, I guess I just imagine the worst case. Which is, not necessarily correct. This run was kind of carried by Assault Captain, to be honest with you. We've made it. We've made it to the end. If you're still with me, congratulations, you survived me talking for however long. I accidentally minimized Streamlabs and can't see how long this recording is. But we did it. Hell yeah, dudes. Starting fresh. This run was fine. Right, it had one or two moments where I went, I'm not sure if we're gonna get out of this one, but Duckling Rider coupled with the Assault Captain buff actually just decimated those waves, didn't it? Assault Captain really carried me. Wow, the more I think about it, like, holy shit, Assault Captain popped off. I think I'm sleeping on Assault Captain. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you would like to see more. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.